So this has been a project that's taken much more time than I thought it would take. So both of these robots are pretty much the same. The only difference is that the the plastic shell colors are different. But if you buy them from factory, both of these will look like this. So the only difference the white one looks different is because when I bought it, one of the joints, this area right here, the plastic piece was broken. So most sensible people, the way they would fix that problem is by getting some type of glue and gluing the two plastic pieces together. I didn't do that. Quite clearly, I didn't do that because you can see all that freaking metal. So I had to spend much more than what I wanted to, but almost the entire lower half of this in metal because it was one of those things where it's like, let's just say you start off by replacing a handle. Then the handle doesn't match the door style. Then you replace the door. And then the new door doesn't match the frame. Well, it's kind of like this here. I replaced that part right here. Then the rest of it didn't look quite right. So then I moved down to here and it still didn't look quite right. And eventually, both of them ended up being metal. So that's where I'm at. And since they don't make a list of, hey, these are all the parts that you need for a metal lower half conversion for this robot, it was kind of trial and error, trying to buy the components. Um, the first part list, I got up to here worth of components. Then the second list, I got up to here. And then eventually, I bought these two. And now, the final parts to make it mechanically complete arrived, which are these plastic bits right here that mount on the servo. But obviously that's not all, because I still have to route these wires. Look how cleanly they're routed on the plastic parts. Since I replaced that, I have to make my own solution, which, let's be honest, most likely it's going to be a 3D printed solution. So yeah, just wanted to share that project. It's kind of one of those things where I like these type of robots. There's something unique about them that I find interesting enough to continue buying them. But holy Lord, did this thing frustrate me. So yeah. So as you can see, Buddy over here, he is mechanically sound when it comes to his legs. Yep, it's been quite the journey as far as time goes, getting to this point. Now, all that's really left is, come on over here, man. All that's left is 3D printing a housing to hold the hub, which all these wires are connected to. And then from that hub, it goes into the control board. But relatively speaking, compared to assembling this conversion, it shouldn't be that difficult. Especially since this thing has taken way too long. But yeah, if you liked what you see, and if you've seen my previous videos on my channel, I do all types of stuff. Robot, video games, computers, electronics in general. So yeah, if you like that, subscribe because I'll be making more videos.